what it is. Oh, what's up? Can a nigga get in them goods? Them goods break you up like you ain't been cuz show your ass. Oh yeah. He's loving about it, okay, y'all. Shout out to Gemini returning, but let's check in for an amazing video. Okay, so I wasn't sure what I wanted my next video to be about because I have so many ideas that I can really talk about. It's just pinpointing exactly what to talk about. So, you know, I am kind of dark right now. These are my soul colors. I have North Node in Scorpio, so this is what I decided to manifest today. Okay, so I want to talk about death and reincarnation, okay? It is something that I feel like is obviously everything I talk about is vital. I know I say everything's vital because literally everything that comes out my mouth is vital, okay? To help you on your evolution in this human experience. Okay, so it's a misconception with death that people fear, you know what I'm saying, for obvious reasons. But if you have an understanding, and once you begin this journey, and once your soul starts to come forth now, you know, you begin to understand it. Let's start with reincarnation, right? People think that reincarnation is a good thing, okay? Reincarnation is not a good thing. Let me explain why. You are not the body, okay? I've said this before. You're not the body, you're the soul or the essence that resides in the body, okay? You're a soul having a human experience. So you're used to being a soul, but, you know, having a human experience is, you know, part of the shit depending on what lessons you need to learn to evolve yourself to become the best version of you. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. You have to tap into your Akashic to understand what that is, okay? Now, reincarnation isn't a good thing because when you're in the body, you're in incarceration. Okay, you're in a fucking prison. Why? Because in this body, in this vessel, you are so limited. Okay, now the soul is so powerful. Okay, and the soul is just light. Let's not get it twisted. The soul is just I think the Latin word or the etymology from soul is SOL, soul, sun, but you're basically light, okay? The same light that you see up in the motherfucking star. That's really what you're composed of, okay? But the soul is so big. The soul has so much energy to the point that all this energy cannot be fit into the physical vessel, okay? This is why, you know, we as humans have spiritual experiences, we feel vibes and all that other jazz like that, okay? Now, yeah, so basically you're a soul that's trapped in a body. You used to do a whole bunch of shit like travel to galaxies, do whatever the fuck you want to do, but you're in this limited ass, puny ass vessel to learn the lesson, whatever you decided to learn, to be on a mission to fulfill your purpose, whatever you signed up to do or whatever you came here to do, you have to, like I said, you gotta figure that shit out. Okay, so reincarnation is not a good thing. Now, people are skeptical, like, oh, reincarnation isn't real. All right, let me hit your ass with some science real quick, okay? There are 3 laws of thermodynamics, right? And the number 1 law, I'm not gonna get into the other 2 because they're kind of, and one of them I kind of don't agree with. But the first law of thermodynamics states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred, okay? Meaning, what is the soul? The soul is energy, okay? How do you know this, Shira? Well, I'm glad you fucking asked. Each organism on this planet, including our own planet, has an electromagnetic field. Okay, that is energy. Okay, that electromagnetic field comes from a source within that organism. Okay, this is why people, you know, and we resonate as humans as that electromagnetic field as vibes. You know what I'm saying? I feel this from this person, or when I walked into this room, I just felt a bad vibe, or oh, I met this person, she had a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's how we resonate that. That's how we quantify that experience by calling it vibes, okay? It's the energy that's around you. It's your own electromagnetic field, aka your aura, too, whatever you want to fucking call it, okay? So that is the science behind it, okay? Energy cannot be created or destroyed. So the whole purpose of reincarnation is not to get caught in the cycle of reincarnating all the time, okay? The entire goal is to stop reincarnating, to learn the lessons that you need to learn so that you can ascend and move on and stop having a human experience. Now, I know for a fact because, I've tapped into my Akasha. Okay, I've been here a lot of fucking times. You know what I'm saying? I've been here as women. I've been here as a man. You know what I'm saying? And this is my last reincarnation. Thank fucking God, because I really hate the fucking human experience. This shit is so limiting. And I just can't stand the shit. I gotta fucking pay for water. I have to pay for fruit. I have to pay for shit that's already provided for me from the fucking planet. But hey, it is what it is. I'm getting by. I'm surviving. Okay? So the whole goal is to not stop reincarnating, okay? To become a spirit or an ascended master or an ancestor so that you may help other humans who are having human experiences, okay, in their journey. This is where, the ancestors comes in or your spirit guides come in so that you can help another human, be where you are once you die once again and once you ascend, okay? So, death. Okay, death is merely an illusion. Okay, like I said, you don't die. Okay, energy cannot be created or destroyed. You yourself are a organism, a carbon-based organism. Depends on who I'm talking to, or you might be a sulfur-based organism. Like I said, depends on who I'm talking to. Okay, you are an organism, like I said, that has an electromagnetic field. Okay, that is powered through what is called, the chakras or whatever, or whatever. That's another video for another time. Okay, so with death, you don't die. J. Cole said it best. Real niggas don't die. Real niggas don't die. Literally. Okay. So we have this preconceived fear of death based on, systems like, really, it's religion. You know what I'm saying? And now is the time when people be like, now we're in the age of Aquarius, the ancestors are returning. We are those ancestors that are returning. Ancient thoughts, there is nothing new under the sun, okay? Ancient thought is not returning, okay? And like I said, if you so in love with Egypt, which I do, I do love Egypt, but I don't get stuck on it because I was there. If you notice, the Kemites or Egyptians, they study death a lot, okay? They knew that this thing called life fucking sucked, okay? And they understood that death is really just another life. This is why they had the Book of the Dead. This is why they had deities like Osiris in Anubis that leads you to death. And then Osiris is the underworld, is the death zone, okay? This is where, your afterlife, okay? Now, depending on your psyche when you left this planet, you're going to take that shit with you, okay? This is where heaven and hell comes in. Heaven and hell aren't obviously real places. Heaven is a mind state. I've been a couple times. J. Cole got some keys, man. Stop sleeping on my mans. But yeah, so depending on the state, your psyche at the time of your death, here on the third dimension, you will take that energy with you into your afterlife. So that psyche, you create literally your own heaven and hell. So for example, if you were suicidal, okay, and you died going through suicide, just know if you people who commit suicide, they're really going to have to come back to this planet and have an experience again. It's like, it's no escaping it. You can only escape your feelings temporarily, but eventually the universe can be like, all right, bitch, reset, do it again until you get it right. Literally, you're going to reincarnate so many times until you get your lessons right, okay? And I can't tell you what your lessons are. You have to figure that out on your own, okay? So, yeah, depending on how you left this planet, you're going to take your psyche with you. So, if you were suicidal and had feelings of depression, so you died and you committed suicide, that's how you managed to die, then you're going to really be haunted by those same feelings into your afterlife. Just like you have a life here, you have an afterlife, the underworld, the realm of the gods, spirit world, gods, whatever. Okay, you have to. I can't define where you're going and what your afterlife is. I've experienced where I'm going in my afterlife because this is my experience. You know what I'm saying? But you have to figure out where the fuck that you're going. So this is just really a basic guidelines. Okay, so I'm not about to sit here and be like, this is what this is like. You're going to do A, B, and C, D. No, it's relative to the soul, to the individual. Okay, so if you were depressed, because you were you had suicidal thoughts, you're going to take that depression with you. If you had thoughts of anguish at your time of death, you're going to take that shit with you. If you have thoughts of sadness, you're going to take that shit with you. And that's going to be the foundation of your afterlife. And you are going to attract entities that feed off of that, okay? And depending on your evolution and how in this life you got lessons to learn, in your afterlife, in the afterlife, or in the underworld, whatever you want to call it, the other side, whatever, you have lessons to learn, okay? So really, death is only really the beginning. I don't know if y'all seen The Mummy, but when my man's was about to die, death is only the beginning, trying to be all deep and shit. But that's low-key true, you know? It's low-key true. Death is really only the beginning. Your eternal life, this life is only temporary. Your eternal life is really on you, okay? And whether you have eternal life really depends on, you have eternal life on both worlds, both realms, okay? You achieve eternal life here through your children. This is what the Ankh is about. The Ankh represents the male and female genitalia coming together. What happens after that? You get kids, okay? That's how you achieve immortality in this life. But in the afterlife, you achieve immortality based on the lessons that you accomplished here in this three-dimensional realm. So if you didn't get it right or didn't learn the lesson that you were supposed to learn to evolve yourself, then you're gonna have to come back, do this shit over again. You're gonna lose your memory. You're gonna have to relearn shit again, and you're gonna have to start over. You know what I'm saying? So you don't remember who you are until you die. So when you die, you can reflect and be like, oh shit, did I learn what I'm supposed to learn? Did I do what I'm supposed to do? Nope. The universe gonna send your ass back. You're gonna pop out another cooch. You're gonna get assigned new parents. You're gonna make new friends. You may come back as a woman. You may come back as a man. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. So don't be afraid of death, okay? It's religions that really make it seem like death is the end all be all, and you're gonna be in heaven, and the nigga with the fucking, I don't know, a nigga with a toga and a jerry curl is gonna be welcoming you into some golden gates with honey and milk. No, nigga, sorry, it's not gonna happen. And on top of that, like when people do die, you know, family members and shit, you can still talk to them, you know, like I'm beginning to talk to my past dead relatives now, and they're with me, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when my grandmother passed, I love her dearly, my mother's mother, when she passed, I won't be too sad, I won't be too disappointed, because I know at that point she's gonna always be riding with me, and I'm gonna make her own little altar where eventually I'm gonna make a video about altars and contacting their relatives and how you should do whatever. But yeah, that's it. Death is an illusion, man. Just, I don't know. I can't tell you not to be sad about it, like especially with all these police shootings. But when police shootings happen, I don't feel bad. Not because I lack empathy. It's because I understand where they're going. They're in the realm of the gods. They don't have to deal with this shit anymore. They don't have to fucking deal with taxes. They don't have to fucking deal with chemtrails no more. They don't have to deal with ignorant ass niggas. They don't have to deal with the fucking government putting fucking fluoride in the water. They don't have to fucking deal with I don't know, just bullshit, organ harvesting. They don't have to deal with that shit anymore. They're free. You know what I'm saying? They're free. Okay? So have the understanding. Okay, you're on the evolution to becoming a supreme being, a god now. Okay, you have awakened now to assist with, you know, raising the frequency of the planet due to the age of Aquarius, which I'll make a video about the age of Aquarius. So it's a lot. Like I said, I got a lot of ideas. I got a lot of shit that I can really talk about. But yeah, don't fear death, okay? Energy cannot be created or destroyed, just transferred, okay? So, and this is, like I said, with crown chakra work. Crown chakra work is having that understanding and not being attached to earthly attachments, okay? Because that will block your crown chakra. You need all your chakras to ascend and be balanced and be healthy until it's time for you to cross over, okay? I don't fear death, but not fearing death don't mean, you know, you walk out in the middle of the street like, well, fuck it, if I go today. No, like, obviously you complete your purpose, you have your human experience, and you go out when it's your time to go out. You know what I'm saying? I don't welcome death, but then again, I'm not afraid of it. So if it's my time to go, I'll be like, shit, like, I'm about to return to the realm of the gods. I got my prosperity waiting on me, you know, in the underworld. So I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that means. Don't be an asshole and just be like, oh, shy. Like, what the fuck you trying to say? You just, you know, walk in the middle of a straight bullet. No, ho. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all. Let's be mature here, okay? So, study the Egyptians, Kemites. You know what I'm saying? It's science to this shit. Spirituality is science, okay? It's not religion where it's not backed up by any facts. Spirituality, it's spirit science is a real fucking thing, okay? When you relate quantum physics, and tie that shit, you tie it into metaphysics, okay? Before physics, there is metaphysics. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit that they're discovering now already been discovered thousands of years ago by our ancestors. It's simple. Don't overcomplicate it. So, with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I am going to post my information in my description box below. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and give me your opinion about death. How do you feel about death? Have you had any similar experiences? Do you have any questions? I'm open for y'all discussions because I really like hearing from y'all, and all y'all been contacting me, and I'm really loving it. So, with that being said, I love y'all. Bye.